Well, here we go again, folks, and this one may require popcorn. So Alan Dershowitz decided he wanted to get online and go on TV and say, hey, I got all the names of the Epstein list, but there's a gag order and I can't say nothing, so I can't talk about it. Well, there's no gag order in place for me, buddy, so I'm going to help you out. I'm going to talk about it. Back in 2008 when you were Epstein's attorney, and you used your office at Harvard and your connections to get him a sweetheart deal and let him skate on all his, Remember that? Well, if not, let me just refresh everybody. So the federal prosecutor in the case was a man named Bruce Reinhardt, who went on to become a judge and signed the warrant for Mar-a-Lago in 2022. That's him, yeah. But the U.S. State's attorney who negotiated the deal with you was appointed by Trump in 2017 to be the Secretary of Labor. Well, that's odd. And then he had to resign in 2019 when the truth started coming out. And also, the judge sanctioned you or something and said you violated all the victims' rights in the Epstein case somehow. And then there was also some problems because Bruce Reinhardt, who was the federal prosecutor at the time who okayed the deal for him to not face federal charges, then went on to represent all of Epstein's employees who got off. But that's not even the biggest story with you, Mr. Dershowitz. As it turns out, you flied on old Jeffrey's plane and vacationed in his Florida house and everything else, but he was just a client. Went to the island. Any of this ring a bell? So yeah, it's not 1990 anymore. So before you come out and want to start popping off at the mouth, you might just want to consider the position you're in. And let me just tell you something else. If you got nothing to hide, because you're either involved or you're a coward. Because if you had nothing to hide, any names you had off any list would have came out of your mouth. So maybe it's time to just retire, buddy, and leave things be. Anyway, till next time.